done several videos leading up to the ammo shortage that we just entered into, and one aspect of it that is, there was a lot of predictability in it, and because that's why we've been talking about it for the last year. But there was several pieces that were very unpredictable that just kind of leave you kind of want to hit yourself on the top of the head, like, come on, people, like, how can you make it worse? Like, come on, how can you make it worse? One piece of that was Vista Outdoors just sold all of their ammo production facilities to a guy who owns a company, a young man, I think he's 30 years old, and he owns a company from the Czech Republic, and he's worth $2 billion, and he paid $1.9 billion for all the ammo facilities, which leads me to believe he doesn't have any money because he just spent all his money. So we have yet to see how that is going to play out, because you're dealing with Remington, you're dealing with Federal, I mean there's CCI, I mean so many. Vista Outdoors makes the most civilian ammo in America, period. So we'll see how that plays out, but we're terrible timing. It's probably why Vista Outdoors was selling their ammo production facilities, just less stress. But the other piece of this was that the Hornady factory in Nebraska just exploded. Now, when you have, here now you have two of the leading ammo manufacturers in the US. One has sold all its facilities to a guy in the Czech Republic, while the other has exploded. Now, these are things that obviously cannot be predicted. I'm sure there were some people that could have predicted the sale of Vista Outdoor Ammo, but it definitely wasn't this guy. I couldn't have predicted that one. Definitely nobody can predict an ammo plant exploding, because ultimately otherwise nobody would have been there, and I'm sure they would have prevented it. But in the end, this is not helpful, and that's the point of this video, is that we're already dealing with war efforts in Ukraine that were depleting US ammo supply as well as European ammo supply. Then Israel fired up, and NATO has said we see the bottom of the barrel when it comes to ammunition and munitions. So we're almost out. We have all of the private factories pumping out ammo for the military, and then we have the big one was Lake City Ammo Plant, the US Army owned ammunition manufacturer, now cutting commercial production. And all of that spells disaster for the civilian ammo supply. And then you have this. Well, then Vista Outdoors sells all their factories. Okay, that's terrible. And then now you got Hornady exploded. So, I just think we need to be more aware of what's happening than we are. I feel like people are just kind of like, well, it'll be okay, it's fine, I got plenty of ammo on the stock. I mean, we're probably talking decades of recovery, especially if this war gets worse. If the war gets worse, you're talking decades of recovery. If the war stops, you're talking maybe 5 years of recovery. But as we see, it is not going to stop. So any thoughts or insight on any of this, definitely put that below. Do want to take a moment and say that most people who watch this channel are not subscribers to the channel. Please take a moment, hit that subscribe button. It greatly increases the algorithm and our ability to get this messages out. That link is below. But the most important part of the channel, we take prayer requests. So please don't ever hesitate to send that in. Thank you for watching this episode of God, Family, and Guns. And as always, love God, love your family, and love guns.